Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm making a difference, and people tell me that all the time, or I hear people telling my coworkers that, and it makes me feel good, and I'm glad to be here. So I knew I wanted to go to medical school eventually, and to do that you have to have some kind of clinical experience, and I knew I wanted to try doing emergency medicine, so I got my EMT license, and this was the first EMT job and only EMT job I've ever had. So yeah, now I'm going to medical school next year. I definitely developed strong relationships with my coworkers. A lot of us have similar likes and dislikes, and there's a lot of time to chat when we're not out on calls or making transfers. So for sure. Yeah, so when I was full-time, I had a nice schedule. I worked for 6 days up here, and then I would have 8 days off, and that works into a full-time schedule. So it was really nice. I'd only have to drive up here once every 2 weeks and get all my shifts done in a row, and then I'd have, basically it felt like spring break every other week, so that was nice. I really love canoeing and fishing in the summer. In the winter, I really like knitting, so I like to sit inside and knit and read books, but mostly anything that involves getting outside. Yeah, it's really nice when you drop somebody off in Duluth after a long transfer and they say thank you, and you say, I hope you feel better soon, and sometimes you see them around town later. So it's really nice to be able to have that interaction with them. Yeah, absolutely anybody can learn. You just have to, take a class and do your hours of training. But anybody who's at all interested should definitely give it a try. I'm glad that I did it. I know I wouldn't be going to medical school right now if I hadn't done it. And I know the experience will carry with me throughout the rest of my life. So I definitely would recommend it. I love the small community because that wasn't something I had when I was a kid, so coming up here and being a part of that, I feel like I've been welcomed in really well, which is nice. And like I said earlier, I really like the slow pace of everything up here. It's a nice escape from the city life. And coming up here makes me feel relaxed, even though I'm on 911 calls a lot.